Look at the beautiful creature in its natural environment. Look at the beauty. Look at the beauty. Beautiful. Hey guys, what is up? It is Nico'sMovingCastle, and today I'm going to be making a series of videos showing you some of my old art. There's going to be 3 parts, I think. And the first part's going to be elementary school art. Second part's going to be stories that I wrote while I was in elementary school. They were illustrated, and then the third part's going to be my middle school drawings, because after middle school I kind of just like stopped drawing until high school. Sorry about that. My dog just walked into the room. Alright, you're gonna have to leave. I'm sorry. I have to kick you out. Alright guys, here I am with the elementary school section. I actually didn't grab as much as I thought I did, so I might be pausing to go back and get more. But here's my first little batch of stuff. So this was, I think, probably more the preschool. So this is my rainbow book of colors that I had made. This is blue, color blue. With that bird, it's like, kill me, kill me. And then this is purple. That perp. And then I guess that's black with that crazy ass bear looking. And then there's green. For some reason the frog has like weird seeds, something for eyes. I don't know, preschool stuff is weird. And then there's yellow for the sun. And pages are stuck together, sorry. And brown is the cookie. And red with little apples on it. I think that's kind of cool. Some white. And yeah. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry. I just I thought I had a lot more, but I didn't. But here's this isn't my art, but here's a picture of me when I was probably like somewhere between kindergarten and first grade. I'm missing a couple teeth, and I was painting something, so I thought, hey, it's showing me doing art, so I ought to show it. And then here, I found this picture and I laughed so hard, because I used to really not like my brother Patrick, and he's actually probably the brother that I get along with best now. But so, I drew, me and my dad and my mom, and I left out my brother George for some reason, and then my brother Patrick over there, and god dang it, the dog just broke it again. I drew my brother Patrick over there, and he was sad. Sorry guys, I'm back. My dog just keeps breaking in. She doesn't like me making this video. But so, I drew that, and my brother Patrick, all upset and sad. And it goes, Nico to Patrick, and the K is backwards. And so I just thought it was funny because I was mad at him, so I drew that picture of him. And then, this one is a beautiful portrait of my mother. It's a masterpiece, looks just like her. And then, I used to love Bionicles. There was that one Bionicle movie, like Bionicle the Mask of Light or something. And so I tried to draw like all the toas, I think they were called. And then there was that ice one. I really like the ice one. And then there was like the gold one, the brown one. The green one looks like blob. And then there was the red one. I really like the red one too. And then we've got this one, which looks like the funk from that old Greg. If you guys have ever seen the old Greg video, it's like, my name's old Greg. It's like, you got to have the funk. So there's that. I thought that was funny. I pulled that one out. And then there's this one that I looked at and I could not figure out, for the world to me, what it said. And it says Quidditch in kindergartner, preschooler spelling. And this is the Nimbus 2001. If you ever lo on. Yeah. And then here is Dueling Club. I have flipped the book upside down. There's the guy casting a spell. And I must have gotten one of those pencils that has all the different colors in it. and then he's casting a spell on that guy, and that's pretty much it for that one. Here's a picture of me. And I look like I'm in like a Hogwarts. I used to love Harry Potter. I still do. But I look like I'm in like some sort of Hogwarts uniform. Take that little emblem right there. And I'm playing with like Yoda or something. I don't know. Like, I wish I had known what was going. Oh, you know what that is? That's Harry Potter. I get it. Okay, this is Harry Potter, and then that's the sword from Chamber of Secrets, and he's stabbing the basilisk. So, I think that's maybe what it is. And so then this is like one that I had to do for school. It was like one of those things that like you had to draw your family, and I was like, and it was like Nico's family has 4 people, and so I drew my mom, me, some sort of penis over there. I don't even begin to know what that is, and my dad, and I drew 2 dogs, even though I only had 1 dog, and I didn't draw any of my brothers. So I don't know what that's all about, but yeah. And then there's this one that's like, it must have been like my dad's birthday or something, so like I drew him a whole bunch of things. I was like, Nico to dad, and because I remember we went to this fair one time, and I like we did that little like thing where you throw the ping pong ball and the thing, and you can get the goldfish, and I won the goldfish, and it probably died like the night after, because that always happens when you get the goldfish from those fairs like that. So then it's like showing us getting the goldfish, and then like the goldfish swimming around with the little ping pong ball, and it says fish fap, which is probably supposed to be fish fair, but it says fish fap. You know, that's always good, fish fapping. And then it's just like, that's us like plopping it in there. This is plop, and then that's this jump for some reason. I don't know. I don't even know, guys. And then here, this guy's my bae. He still is my bae. Good old SpongeBob SquarePants. I think that's a pretty good drawing. SpongeBob. I was probably in like kindergarten or something. That's a pretty good drawing of SpongeBob. I understood, like, you know, the shoulders are up there. You only have the 4 fingers and the pointy nose. I think it's a pretty accurate representation of SpongeBob. Not even trying to be funny. I think it's pretty good for a kid. I probably have like dirty underwear. I'll be right back. I think I had like dirty underwear in the shot, so sorry if you guys saw that, but whatever. So then there's, sorry, I have to put this down for a sec, shoot, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna have to like straddle so I can flip the pages. So this is like, in first grade we had to do this like poem book or something, and it doesn't have anything on the cover, so it looks really sketch. And so, like, there's my friends and I all on our first days of school, and so we had to like, this was like a poem book, and they would like print out poems for us to read in the class like every day, and then we could like draw little pictures of them. So this one was like about autumn and fall. So like I drew a tree without the leaves. I'm just gonna kind of flip through it and comment on some of them. Oh, I was like the popular kid in first grade because I could draw bubble letters, so I was the go-to guy. I mean, I used to be kind of artistic back then. I wish I had kept with it. Because I'd be a lot farther along now than I am right now. And so, like, I mean, you can even see, like, it improves throughout this year. I used to draw all the time. And so then there's, like, apple trees. So there's, like, a guy standing next to an apple tree. And then there's fire, Mrs. McGuire. I don't even know. And so then there's, like, some spooky stuff. That's I remember drawing that. That's like the goblin from Harry Potter, because the goblins always used to scare the crap out of me. And then here's like a turkey. It must have been Thanksgiving. Whole bunch of turkeys. And there's like a snowman. More snowmen up there. What's this? December leaves. I guess that's like putting them into like the bag, and like, because we always used to all like get together, like our neighborhood used to like get together and rake the leaves and stuff, and the kids would jump in the piles and mess everything up and be annoying, but whatever, that's a kid's job. And so then there's like some butterflies and stuff. There's like a piggy bank and clock. There's like a frozen icicle apparently, but I drew a car for some reason. elephant. I don't know. I think I was pretty good for a little kid. And then there's Abraham Lincoln, but I forgot his beard for some reason. And then there's like the person I was like trying to show the shadow because oh Jesus, I just got like black lead all over my finger. And then there's like the planets. I was like trying to show like the shadow behind the tree and the person and stuff. I think it's pretty cool. And then there was I guess this is like a backwards day. It's like the snowman's on fire, and I'm wearing like underwear outside my clothes. My head's upside down, and that bird's like sitting. That's a dog flying or something, and that's like somebody tying their shoes. But it looks like they're wearing Heelys. Actually, it might have been Heelys. I don't know. I don't know when Heelys were a thing. I don't know if they were a thing yet then. I remember I had them in 2nd grade, but I don't know if they were a thing back then. Then there's like me trying to do like a recycling thing because it was probably Earth Day. And then there's this with like the worms under, like it's like a flower thing. And the worms under the flowers. And I tried to draw like a little worm home. I was flipping through and I thought I saw that and I was like, Jesus. I thought I had drawn that myself. Then there's like that little picture of me doing something, I don't know. And then there's like a picture of my elementary school that I drew. I think that's it for that one. Now, on to the next part. I will see you guys in... Actually, no, I'm just going to link this all together. I'm going to make this one big video, and I'll split it in half if I have to. So this is going to get into my Writer's Workshop folder from, I think, probably, like, 1st and 2nd grade. Because it got, like, passed on from teacher to teacher. And so, you guys are going to see a big theme. I used to love lizards and frogs a lot, and, like, any amphibious or reptile creatures. And that was literally, like, all I wrote about for like all of 1st and 2nd grade. And so here's like the Halloween dazzle. I'm not gonna read like all of these, but because I remember like some of them are really long. And so then there's this one. It's like, guess how lizards. So maybe that's like talking about how lizards do stuff. Ooh, Jesus, look at that. It's like it's kind of scary looking. And there's that one. And oh, that was about leopard geckos because I really wanted a leopard gecko. See, leopard gecko. Beautiful spelling. I still suck at spelling, but not as bad. And then this one's like about a. Hey guys, so I kind of went through and organized. Sorry. I kind of went through and organized a little bit when the memory card filled up, so I just kind of organized all the stuff while I was uploading this stuff to my computer. So I found this, which is like T-Rex, and it's like dripping with blood. And there's this crazy ass T-Rex. It looks like it's on drugs. And getting all sliced up, and there's like a pterodactyl, and I don't know what those ones are called, and it's pretty much like all the ones from Land Before Time, except like if they're on crack. So yeah, that's kind of cool. And then there was like this one about how I got my yellow belt when I did karate back in the day. I was like showing all my stuff, and I'm like standing on my head or something, which I'm. Oh no, that's me bowing. That's me bowing. And I'm like doing the run that you have to run before, and then there was like a coda, I think it was called. Yeah, it's like coda. That was how I was supposed to do. And there's this one was called like Kai-Oko Sundown or something like that. Can't read my handwriting very well. And then it was like because I did like Hideo-Chai karate, so I actually met like Hideo-Chai, and so I tried to draw him over there with like his little Asian man hair and beard stuff. So yeah. And then there's reptiles and amphibian poems. And I love how I spell amphibian. I'm probably not going to read all this. I need to adjust my position. I'm sorry, I cannot sit like that. My arms are cramping up from holding the camera for so long. And then there's like counting at the river. So there's like a fish, and I don't even know what that is. And a fish. Or a frog. And then that one's black and white for some reason. those out, and I guess I got tired of coloring them. Yeah. Oh, and it's like counting up. Okay, I see. It's like counting up at the bottom, like all the different stuff. Counting all the different things. So there's like frogs and fish, and looks like a squirrel or something right there with the buck teeth. I don't even know. And then this is my critically acclaimed second grader series, I think it was second and first grade, called Frog and Lizard. And Frog and Lizard are like my original OCs. But yeah, so there's like Frog and Lizard go to the beach. I'm not gonna read all these. Like this one, I swear to, there was a pirate one that was like 30 pages long, and I was writing novels. And they were like kind of based on like the Magic Tree House series, but it was like if they were frogs and lizards. And this one's like the mummy one, and then this one's like a lizard one. The mummy one and the mummy one and the night one are basically like pretty much stolen from Magic Tree House, but hey, whatever. My teachers, even if they did catch it, didn't say anything because it was different because it was a frog and a lizard. And then there's, I think this is the last never finished installment. It was Frog and Lizard, or no, that was Lizard and Frog, and the Castle and Dragons. And I never even started it. I just drew the cover page. And then there's these ones. Oh my gosh. Funny stuff. I don't know if any of this is funny, but there's like the Empire State Building and Godzilla on top, and not Godzilla, King Kong, and there's like Spider-Man, and that person's like yeah, I guess Godzilla up there and Superman. Wait, why do I keep saying Godzilla? King Kong, and then there's like an airplane, like a biplane, and then H, the singular letter H. Is there anything else? No. It's another unfinished story. And then there's this one that, I think I finished this one, it's like a lizard, and he's like, will you be my friend, to everybody? And he like pops out a little egg, and then he's like, asks the frog will be his friend, and he asks the something, it's like an ant, maybe? Ant with two N's. And he asks the monkey's saying no. And then the snake says yes, because they're both, they're both reptiles. Apparently, reptiles are all friends. And then that was it for that one. And then this one is Straggle for Survival 2. I don't think there was even a Straggle for Survival 1. And there was like one page, and it's like one night there was a fear in the forest, and there was a dragon lived in it and had egg. Out they got out. Some great storytelling. But yeah, so that's the end of the stories portion. And then I forgot to show this other picture earlier. I have like all these art boards that like pictures that I got awards for that I could not find. And this is the only one of them that I could find. I did it in like 3rd grade, and it's like all freaking torn up. And I got like an award for it, and I got, oh no, actually maybe it was grade 4. This one was grade 3. No, that was definitely grade 3. Because, oh, you know what? Because it would get put in the year after. Okay, so I did this when I was in 3rd grade. And so there's like a lizard. It's like one of those Aboriginal, like dot paintings. So I drew like a lizard in the sun. Yeah. So that was cool. And so now I'm moving on to my middle school stuff. And this was my, I think this was, I can't remember if this was my 6th or 8th grade before. I think this was my 6th grade. Okay, yeah. I remember this. And then we did this awesome project. We got to use scratchboard, but it was like scratchboard with gold behind it. And we made mummies. So then I made that. And like, you can kind of see I'm starting to improve. I used to doodle a lot, so like, all those patterns and stuff, I was like, man, this is my jam. And then we had to do stuff with like, we had to do like a cool color background and a hot color, like, item. So I did and it had to be abstract, and so I drew this like cool border, and then this weird ass like little bird that was like a turkey ostrich, and I had like a little gobbler. And so that was cool. I enjoyed doing that one. And this is not, that's not middle school, but and then there's this one we had to make like a cereal cover. So it was like real size, and it's got like giraffes and bananas and O's and oranges and berries and stuff, and it's like real size. It's like Winifred Jeffrey Giraffe, and I can't even read what that says. And I was like Jeffrey the Giraffe, and he would hold the bowl with his tongue. And like the company was called I Am Awesome, because I was a little asshole. And then there's this one. Oh wait, maybe this is a Oh, okay. Here's something. This is one of the ones from second grade. We got like, this was a cool one. I really enjoyed this. Our elementary school art teacher was so cool. She's like one of my favorite people ever, because like she made me love art. And so this is like it was really cool. We got like a sock. It was like a sock, and you would like lay it down. It was like a tube sock, and you would just like lay it down, and you had to trace the outside of it, and then you had to make monsters with it. And so I was in like first grade. Yeah, first grade. And so there was like the monsters, and I had like a whole bunch of eyes, and I was like crying for some reason. And that one I tried to like incorporate the pattern on the sock, so it must have been like an Argyle sock or something. Oh, and I remember this because I remember I was trying to do like all the different things from Spyro, because I was super into Spyro. So that was like a fire-breathing dragon. That was like an electric-breathing dragon. Maybe I'm imagining this. I don't know. I think I probably am. Oh, this was cool. And then this one we had to do like, it was like a pattern thing, and then we had to get on a light box and like trace it. So like originally we had only done like one slice of it, the pattern, and then we put it on a light box and traced it like over and over and over again until it made like the whole shape. And I had that one was like really stressful because it was a pain in the butt to do, because you had to sit there and do all those on a light box, and I hate light boxes because if you like move it a little bit, then it's completely messed up. But oh, T-Ball Award 2005. Yeah. What's this? This is a paper on the Beatles from. Oh, I remember doing this. This was from like third grade, but that doesn't have to do with art. So, because remember, like we had to do a biography on somebody, and I did it on the Beatles. Oh, I remember doing this picture. Okay, this was really cool. I didn't have a canvas, and I was like, I want to paint, but we had like these paints, so I just took like I was pretty crafty. I took a cardboard. I took like a part of a cardboard box and cut it out, and I covered it in paper and taped it on the back, and then I drew like the sun like reflecting off the water, and then there's like a little piece of beach right there. Yeah, that was not in middle school though. This is like all mixed in, I guess. Oh, this is like when I first really got into art. When I was really young. This was kindergarten, and we had to do we made like trees without their leaves because it was the winter, and it was like sunset. It was really cool. And like everybody did one like that, and so like there was always those ones. Like that was a project that they would do every year. So then here's more middle school stuff. This stuff is all middle school from the end on. And so over here it's like this is we did like a perspective. This is 7th grade, I think. All that stuff before was 6th grade. Except for some of the elementary school stuff fixed it. And so then there's like a tree, and so we learned how to do trees. So we had to like the requirements were that we had to have like a regular tree, and we had to have a pine tree, which looks awful, and we had to have like the house in perspective, and then I did like all of those like little background trees on the hill. I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool, and then I was like, man, this is so awesome, and then I looked at it today, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's pretty bad. And I would say this is kind of like a turning point in my art, because but then I like after this this is like the last project I did in this art class, and then I didn't draw again for another like 2 or 3 years. Actually no, it was only 2 years, because I didn't take art in my 8th grade year, and I took art at the beginning of my 7th grade year, and then I didn't start drawing again until the summer between 8th grade and freshman year. Okay, yeah, but so like it was a parody of like American I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the farmer with the pitchfork and stuff. And so yeah, and then there was like Darth Vader, and like instead of the farmer and his wife, it was like Darth Vader and Princess Leia. And I thought it was pretty cool and clever because I was a nerd. And then this is a really cool project. We made like a stamp, like our own stamp. We like chiseled it out of like a rubber block, and then we did it ourselves. And so like I was just getting into cross country, so I did like a cross country one. That one isn't very good. This one, like we had to do one that was like on water. It was like all different colors, so like the paper was wet, and so it would kind of like bleed like that. So that was that one. And then there was this one. This one turned out pretty good. We had to like name it something like Dash, because you know when you run, you dash. And then there's this one. This one's Sprint, because when you run, you sprint. And I think that is it, guys. Now I have to freaking clean. Oh, I found another one up here. And so yeah, this one I think I did 6th grade also. This was like we had to do like a painting of like flowers in a vase, and we had to like show like the light hitting the vase. Like we had to do like we had like so many different types of flowers. And yeah, and like the background colors were cool, and then that was like another thing with like cool and hot colors. Sorry guys, but so this is just like I just drew like stuff. There's like a tank, like a sea serpent. Izzy, get out of here! I am making a video. Dog. Crazy stuff. Oof, Jesus. Got that unibrow, nose hairs. I used to draw. I still draw stuff like that. Just like doing around, like making random shapes. It's like, why don't you 3 do it yourself? I followed the mission. 2 I eat ha. I 4 to have big hold handle little arms. What the heck? And then there's like, I don't know, the rest this is stuff is just like random little doodles. I mean, none of this is like actual art. And then there's like stormtroopers and Darth Vader and like Yoda. I don't know why I couldn't say Yoda. Oh, and then this is actually like this is when I was like really into like Avatar for a while, and there was this one girl in my class that drew like anime. Except we were in 2nd grade, so it probably wasn't very like super good, but I thought it was like really cool, and she was like so good at it. So then I like tried to draw it myself, and there was like it was really weird. And he had like the spiky hair, but he had like a really I draw him all from the side. It was really weird. Oh, and then I was like wearing Eddie's shoes because I thought Eddie's were cool. And then so there's like this guy, and he's like doing his stuff, and then there's this girl. She's got Heelys on. Yeah, so this must have been like 2nd grade because that's when Heelys got real big. And then there's this one of me. I'm like sitting like that. And then here's the drop wing, which I don't even know what that is. I was probably like doing a design for like a Lego thing. I used to be crazy about Legos. And then, oh, there's another giant penis. I don't know what it was about me drawing penises. But yeah. Here's other stuff. More penises. What the heck is all this shenanigans? Look, 2 freaking, like... I'm sorry for my language, guys. Oh, and here's one. He's like a Pokemon trainer. Oh, this is like right when I was getting into Pokemon. Okay, because like I never really had like a DS or a Game Boy. I only had a PlayStation. So there's like Plusle, because my friend like I had a my friend had a Plusle plushie and I had a Minim plushie, and we'd always like be like a Plusle Minim brothers. I don't even. I think that was like a little Pokemon thing, and then we were like we were obsessed with it. Another. Oh no, that's a helicopter. That's not a wiener. That's a wiener. I'm sorry, guys. What the heck? Maybe that was like supposed to be a helicopter from the side, and that's like the little thing spinning, but it just looks like a wiener, guys. There's like a crazy little spider, evil spider. I hate spiders. There's like a bird. Mom. I tried to write all cursive. But I didn't know how to write cursive. I don't think because I still can't write cursive that well. Maybe my mom was like writing cursive with me. Yeah, that was probably like my mom, and then yeah, that was probably it. Oh Jesus, I thought I was like giving away emails and like freaking phone numbers. I was like, oh my god, but it's just dates. Oh yeah, so like, okay, so I was like trying to write different stuff, and my mom like wrote lamp, and I was like lamp. And my mom wrote like book, and I was like, bleh. I'm still really bad at cursive. That's probably as good as my cursive is right now. Other shenanigans in here. Oh, Chikorita. I was like obsessed with Chikorita, and then I used it in an actual Pokemon game, and I realized it's awful. It's like an upside down Cacturnia, I think that one's called. I can't remember. And there's like a Bonsly. I think it's a pretty good picture of Bonsly. And then there's like a, I don't even know what that is. And then there's like Bob Nick Joe. And then there's like a bad guy. You can tell he's bad because he's got lightning and a big cape with this cape with a skull on it. And that says like killer, which is probably supposed to say killer, but I can't spell. And then there's like this guy. He's bad. He's got like a snake shirt. And he's got like a snake tongue. And then there's this guy like popping out of an egg or something. I don't know. I thought I saw a picture of Onyx or something in here, and it was like not half bad. Oh, here it is. I can see it on the other side of this page. Onyx. Upside down Onyx. Sorry, guys. But yeah, and so, oh, there's someone else. Oh yeah, click weird. I actually grabbed, and so after all the 7th grade stuff that I showed, I took like a 2 or 1 year-ish break of like, I never was like pursuing art before that. Like I didn't go home and like draw for hours, but I kind of just like stopped drawing altogether because I didn't have any art classes. But so I went and I actually saved my first manga drawings that I ever did, and this is before I even like watched anime. This was actually me, like I wanted to do a Kingdom Hearts manga about Kingdom Hearts 3, like what was gonna happen, because I remember Kingdom Hearts 3 had just gotten announced, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And so I started trying to like learn how to draw manga. And so like I was like drawing the main characters, and so I was like, this one's Kairi, which is all. This is actually probably the best one, but it's still awful. This is like the one I pull out and I'm like, look at how far I've come. And then there's actually no. I think this one of Sora is probably the best one. So that one's like Sora. If you guys know Kingdom Hearts, this one actually is not that bad. But then there's this one. I think this is my first attempt. There's like Sora. He's laying on a beach, and there's like the popsicle stick because they're always eating popsicles. And yeah. So guys, that has been a video, and appreciate this because this video is gonna take a really long time to edit, and then I have to make another video, update video. I'm gonna be hitting you guys with a Q&A sometime soon. I'm about to sneeze. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm gonna be hitting you guys with a Q&A video, and then after I just have to do the update, like the week update, because I didn't make one last week. So yeah, see you guys soon.